Hey guys, it's me. It is week 11 of the year and it's getting a little nuts out there. We've got a lot of stuff going on with this coronavirus, especially here in New York. It's kind of all over the place. So, why not stay in and write? If you haven't done any of the prompts or you're behind in them, now's your chance to catch up. But I did want to give us a kind of an easier one this week simply because last week's Dr. Seuss was a real challenge for me, at least. I did get a story that I do really like. I've been looking for the right place to post it up. But this week, I want to introduce you to a book that I almost completely forgot to share on this page here. And it's funny because it's another old standby from my local writing group. This book almost always ends up in my bag when I'm running to get to writing prompt group. And that is The Amazing Story Generator. And I don't even know who wrote this. It's from Chronicle Books, which, by the way, if you're a book nerd like me, you will know Chronicle Books for just having like pretty books. I don't know. I just love, anytime I go to BookCon, I love going into their area and just looking around at their pretty books. It's just like a really nice cover and the binding that they have here. It's just fun. But we know this in the writing group as the Orange Book. And this is probably like the most traditional of writing prompt activities that there is, because all this does is get you a sentence. So this is a 1-sentence story prompt, and I'm going to pray that I don't give us something weird, because the great thing about this book is how random it gets you a prompt. It is separated into 3 separate like pages, and what happens is, here's our amazing story generator. I'm going to go ahead and give us our prompt. With a new outlook on life, flipping the next, an identical twin is stalked by a jealous admirer. Okay, this is good. I feel like I'm always getting weird clown stories. I think there's a flap in here about a clown that I almost always get. So this is great. With a new outlook on life, an identical twin is stalked by a jealous admirer. That's it. That's your prompt for the week. Pretty simple. And as you can see, there are tons of options here in this book. This book is a lot of fun. I picked it up in my local Barnes & Noble, but you can get it anywhere. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo of its, I guess like where it is on Amazon, if you wanted to grab it. This is a quick and easy prompt tool to just have on your shelf every single time you're going to get something that really does trigger a story. This one's going to be really fun to read. I wish you a lot of luck. Word count's up to you, length up to you, but this is your 11th story of the year. What are you going to deliver to us now? Good luck. Happy writing. I just want to remind you of a couple of things. One is the Happy Campers Club. I'm not sure that I announced it here last week. No, I must have. So the Happy Campers Club is a group that I've designed for April, where we have Camp NaNoWriMo. NaPoWriMo is happening, blogging from A to Z. There's a lot of different creativity challenges, and I wanted to create a community for people in Stop Writing Alone or the 52 Stories in 52 Weeks. Just all of us writers to come together and cheer each other on whatever goal it is that we choose to tackle in April. So the Happy Campers Club is going to be a separate group where every single weekday I'm going to show up for you and for the community, and we're going to have a lot of different community events so that we can connect with each other. And I basically separated the weeks into daily themes. So Monday's theme is plotting, so we'll be talking about plotting and planning and goal setting, every sort of interpretation of plot that you can think of will happen on Monday's discussions. Tuesday is our day of writing, so there'll be tons of writing events like writing sprints and write-ins and things like that so that we can get our words on the page. Wednesday is the day we drink. We're going to have coffee hour or whatever it is you want to drink, but just have a group webinar so that we can meet with each other face to face, talk about how we're doing in our challenges, what we need help with, what we need cheerleading in, and just sort of like connect with each other. I'm really looking forward to Wednesdays. I love that kind of stuff when we get our like-minded souls together. Thursdays is going to be all about editing and revision. So that's basically going to be a resource dump from me so that you can have all these different things together for when you are ready to start your editing process. And if you are going to be doing that from the beginning of April, you can just put them into action right away. And then Friday's theme is daydreaming. So we'll be talking, obviously, our weekly prompts every single Friday, but also daydreaming about where we're going to go next with all of this stuff that we are creating. So I will be sharing any submission calls that I find, but also tips on author branding and career building and all of that kind of stuff. And that'll come to you every week in April. Same theme, but different topics every single week. Anytime we have a live webinar where the community is involved, I will record it. This way it will be available to you whether you can make it at that time or not. And I will be scheduling multiple meetings, trying to incorporate various time zones and availability of everybody that is involved. So the link will be in the little doobly-doo down here for the Happy Campers Club. But I do want to let you know that today, March 13th, is the last day for the early bird pricing, which is $24.99 for the entire month. After today, it's going to go back up to its regular price of $49.99. So hopefully you're seeing this, and if you're interested, you can sign up right away. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at stopwritingalone@gmail.com or connect with me anywhere online. I have the Instagram, the @stopwritingalone on Instagram, and then Stop Writing Alone with Nicole Rivera Facebook group is a really great community where everybody sort of asks their questions about writing and cheers each other on with stuff that we're doing all the time, and another great place to connect with me. The other thing that is coming close and space is running out that's a little bit larger scale is the Ever After Writing Retreat hosted by Sam, Kimberly, and myself. That's a ladies only event. It's going to happen in Deep Creek Lake, Maryland on the weekend of May 15th through the 18th of this year. And actually, Sam and I have recorded a separate video describing what our goals are, what we're planning on doing, and inviting you specifically to that. So I will put a link to that video in the little doobly-doo here so that you can check that out and get caught up with all things that are happening there and hopefully connect with us and make that decision to join us and the other two women that have already signed up for this fantastic weekend to come. Cannot wait, but that is it for now. We have the amazing story generator with our really easy one-line prompt, but loaded with lots of story in it. I think it's going to be a fun write, especially for people that don't like all the rules. This is a little bit freer this week, so I hope you enjoy it. Happy writing, happy Friday the 13th, and stay safe. Love you guys. See you next week.